notification posted. All right, I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. I have come to the end of my much needed break this past weekend, and I'll be able to return to streaming and content creation fully refreshed. I'm fully refleshed. I turned into a skeleton and had all of the muscle and tissue put back onto my body. No, I'm fully refreshed, and I'm able to tackle this with a much better mindset. Good morning, TR/DNA Daddy. Hope you had a great weekend. I did have a great weekend. Fleshed up. Yeah, who here's got their flesh up? Let me fix my hair a bit. I actually didn't put any product in my hair, so it's gonna be a bit less able to keep its shape. No one answered that? Okay. Well, let's see. Complete shifting gates 8 times. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, I feel like it's probably good to start out with the shifting gates this week. There's probably going to be a lot of people trying to get their shifting gates done. Apparently not. 2 out of 18. Okay. Well, I've got legendary campaign to do. Let's do some legendary campaign, shall we? I feel like... Wow, that sneeze had, like, crazy levels of foreshadowing. Felt it coming from, like, a mile away. A weekend without Rising is a great weekend. Yeah, if you couldn't tell by the fact that my pinnacle energy is almost overcapped, yeah, I didn't really play any Rising at all this past weekend. In fact, I didn't really do a whole lot either. I kind of just spent most of my Sunday sleeping. I barely got out that video recording on Saturday, and I'm sure for all of you who watched that video, you could definitely tell that something was a little bit off regarding the recording. And that something being off was the fact that I had 1 foot in the grave. But not anymore. I am very, very much refleshed. When is the deoxyribonucleic acid launching? It launches on the 28th. So a bit more than 1 week, actually. Wow. It actually is only like 8 days. Golly. Alright. Got this Colossus ready to be taken out. You know, Refleshed sounds like a gimmick title for a remastered game. It would be like some kind of thing is like, I don't know, Crypt Keeper Refleshed. Finally got my 4th copy of Gals. Nice! That is for a fact the pinnacle of comedy. True. Well, I don't think we really have any news regarding Rising right now, other than the fact that it's bombing even harder in China currently. It was at a 5.7 last I checked, I'm pretty sure. Like, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. I've got plenty of time on this. Yeah, it's at a 5.7 on Bilibili right now. Did it rise up to a 5.8? No, it's still at a 5.7. It's dropped all the way down to a 5.7 rating. Yeah. CN does not like Rising. I don't care if it's not the best weapon. I'm going for Crimson Max out. It's so fun once you get the catalyst up. Fire rate goes fast. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when it comes to the fun factor for that weapon, you're already using a Tal, so you've completely given up on meta regardless. So, at that point, yeah, just go ahead and go for the extra fun factor. I just realized I'm not using my super grenades. Alright. Well, let's see. Do I have all the proficiency on my Rossi? I do have all the proficiency I need on my Rossi. So why don't I go ahead and just like do some claims here. Oh, I got a superposed photon. That's cool. They hit the pinnacle energy system and low resources to upgrade characters. Yeah. They also very much dislike the relatively lower quality of this game's graphics compared to a lot of the other gacha titles we've received. Yeah. Criticisms are indeed international. I personally don't think that they're going to add Jaron Ward at the start of next season. I feel like he's going to be the next 5-star after Maru. So, probably the Season 2 Act 2 5-star. At least, granted, that's... if we get him at all. I know people have been speculating on him a lot, but he would be a solar character, and if they were going to do another solar character, it would be after the Void character to keep up with the patterns. So I can exchange royal contravene shards for exotic shards? No. But tell my fuck meta of fun personality shorty with a hand cannon that legally shouldn't exist in Destiny lore. Yeah. God, I want Rossi 11, but he's just not dropping. I was right there with you, man. It took me 70 pulls to get my first Rossi. F Destiny sinking, what's the news about Warframe Mobile? I couldn't tell you the news about Warframe Mobile. As far as I'm aware, it's still not... it still doesn't have a release date. I think it's still in a beta state. Hear me out, playable Eris Morn. That would be pretty great, honestly. I would love to have Eris Morn as a character in here. Alright. Oh my gosh, I got, like, all these daily bounties stacked up. There's a Season of Daybreak engram. Oh, actually, mentioning the Season of Daybreak engram, there is something that was pretty exciting that I obtained last night when I was playing. And it is... this right here. I got the Daybreak Flawless, which means the second I complete Hellhest's character quest, I'll get this emblem right here, which I'm pretty sure is one of the rarest emblems in the game right now. Is Mario that chopped old lady with the cannon? Yeah, that's Mario. Yep, I did indeed get Daybreak Flawless. Now, I didn't really get a great glow on it. The colors on the preview look a lot better than the colors on the glow itself. If I got a glow, I would have wanted it to be this one or this one, maybe this one. But I feel like these are much better color combinations. This one just looks odd. But you're so lucky I've only gotten the Tisiphone and I opened like 40 Daybreak engrams. Yeah, I'm a bit of a lucky guy. Alright, let's see. Well, got more challenges to do here. So there's Labyrinth, which it's void piercing. So I should use my piercing character in it. Oh, was it? Oh, it's because I can equip the Sidereal, I suppose. Or is it because I guess it's because I can gear level it up? I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on upgrading it in my weapons that I don't need to. You can match the sun with Finola helmet and make it look even cooler with some raw kind of vibe? Okay. Well, if I ever use Finola, I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Is this me or does the game sound louder than it usually does? Hold on. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. Oh wait, that's probably why. It's because when I like re-downloaded the game, it probably reset my volume settings. We back. We indeed back. Fire Spinel's meta, stop lying to yourself. Nah. There's absolutely no way she's meta. If I ever use Finale to the polite no, yeah. Well, I guess I gotta kill this goblin. This goblin. I guess the Minotaur as well. The Vanilla hate is crazy. Is it though? I'm gonna be completely honest. I am struggling to find anything really good about that character. Though, I have thought about doing a video, it was like, or like putting one buff for every single character. Though, I feel like she would need a lot more than just one. Wait, did it? Why are you glitching? Or I'm looking. It's like that freaking meme where it's the guy who's trying not to appear like he's looking at something, and he just like immediately turns to the left whenever somebody catches him looking. All right. Just did a 480k run on Calamity with her on an empty fire team on Finala. Yeah, right. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna check this leaderboard right now, man. It's at 480k.
Easy.
Whoa, crazy! The finale's up here. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm just not seeing it in the 0th position. No, congrats on the 480k solo run. This game definitely wants me to play Finala, as it gave me like 7 copies of her on the Hell Has banner. It doesn't matter how much the game wants me to play Finala. Like, the more it wants me to do it, the more I don't want to do it. Lying my ass off helps, but the character is busted, I swear. It's actually kind of funny to me because there were a couple of people arguing in my comment section about how Finala is a lot better than people imagine, and they talked about how she could deal 3 million damage in 30 seconds. I got a bit of a kick out of that. What talent would you say is required for Tan2 to be better than T0 Hellhest?
Let's get on with it.
I'd say... let's say probably talent 4 at the very least, probably talent 6. I don't know, Hellhest is extremely busted. Granted, it'd be much easier to get a T6 Hellhest than it would be to get a T6 Tan, because we don't actually get that many standard banner pulls. Let's see, Rapid Fire Void. I mean, I could play a funny Jolder. Funny Jolder. That's right, I got the Annihilation roll that I was looking for. But honestly, it'd probably just be better for me to play my Ning.
Eyes on me, darling.
There's no way that Rossi has the same drop rate as Funal and Ikora, like he has to have the same drop rate as Hellas. Yeah. Happy reset, Fires in chat. Definitely is a happy reset. You can get 10 by buying this crystal though, but you can also spend those crystals to get 20 more limited pulls. So it really just begs the question, is a Tan2 copy worth half of a Hellhest copy? And personally, I don't really think that's the case. Because Hellhest has some really busted copies. Did they remove the gladiator from there? Or did I just defeat it that fast? What boy character should I upgrade? I don't like Wynn's playstyle, and I already have 2 Pierce characters built. I'd say just wait for the next limited Void unit and see if you like them. Because you don't need a Void character, especially while there's no Void in the current endgame cycles. I mean, like, I'm just using my Ningfei for this Void thing right here because, I mean, I can. Wish your card was just a little less light and then I used it. Oh, are you talking about the Hellhest card? At this point, just let me play with bots and all the activities. Yeah. Jeez, I'm just cutting through everything like a hot knife through butter with this Mahamiri. Crazy thing is that my Ning's only T4.
Please tell me someone recorded that.
My pulse equals half a Hellhest. That's quibbling. Well, yeah, it doesn't exactly equal half a Hellhest, but on average, you're going to be getting a Hellhest somewhere around like every 40 to 50 pulls. gosh. Dude, it's just unfair playing this character in content that's not endgame. Like, oh my gosh.
Go all out.
They don't even stand a chance.
Oh, my back is
You need to watch a guide on how to play Hellas at some point. You have 3 copies of her, but haven't really went into trying her much. She's pretty easy. You just kind of have to manage her cooldowns.
slow like lightning, strikes like me.
Come on. Jeez. Alright, then I'll just keep double claiming on Legendary campaign because I just need the
A
cores.
legendary battle.
I'll keep doing it until I have like 500 cores. That's what I'll be spending all my pinnacle energy on.
Fine, but be sure to spend your glimmer wisely.
Melee attacks, daily commissions, void characters, break commands, elemental shields. Impact weapons, I'll refresh that one. Alright, sweet. Defeat 25 or 35. Defeat it while airborne and defeat with a single super. That'll be easy. Okay, well, back to the good old legendary campaign. Oh yeah, that's right. There probably are some Lumia flies for me to collect as well. I should probably do those. Let's see. Triumphs, Lifetime, Loomfly. Alright. Forgotten Bounty and Trespassers. Do I have either of those this week? I don't actually. Okay, never mind. Well, Armageddon, the last challenge for this week. And I say challenge as in that's what it's called rather than it actually being something difficult to do. I remember playing my Calamity Ops yesterday and I got placed with 2 horrible players who kept dying and only totaled 10% of the damage, and I got placed with them twice. Bots would be better than them. Bots being better than blueberries is wild. Yo, Virus, I need a tutorial on Xuan Wei. I mean, I could probably put together tutorials on, well, like basic tutorials on the different characters. I wanted to be able to build all the units to like an endgame level, but I've honestly just kind of accepted that it's not going to be the case. Which really kind of sucks because a lot of times the exotic options are going to really change how you interact with this kit.
That's it.
Everything's going to be so fine until my opponent places down that stupid fallen card that gives all the fallen units points. Then you just screwed. Oh, trust me, there are much worse cards to worry about than that one. If you use the card, I'm gonna be under your bed tonight. Well, I guess you're gonna be under my bed every night because I use that card nonstop. It's just too good. Fun build I just started doing in Shadow Duels is the Mythic Ogre that attacks 4 enemies every single time it gets a buff. And my characters are buffing units. Make sure you also put on some like damage increasing cards like the Umeko card and the Servitor as well, so you can really maximize that. But of course that's going to be a card that is really susceptible to disruption. Like, you're gonna put down your combo for that, and you're gonna think you're cooking, and then your opponent's gonna play a Gwyn, and you're gonna be like, oh, wait, that's right, I'm playing high.
Didn't even go all out. That's it.
Alright. Whenever I use the mod to Gandhi, my ping goes to 99+. Oh, really? Mahamiri is so strong that it's killing your ping. Are you still doing character-based builds like you have for Wool in the spreadsheet in the future? I probably will. Yeah. And I think I'll improve the wolf guide I have in there as well. Or at least improve how it looks.
Oh, my back is sore.
This game just needs Trial of Osiris and you'll be content. Trials of Osiris in this current meta? This current PvP sandbox? I updated the White Tiger to do Legendary today. He's bad. He's real bad. That's rough. This game's gonna lose a lot of players if they don't change the penny. I mean, I feel like Gunna is a bit short because it already has. If we're being completely honest, like the player base is very obviously tanked. All right, let me finish off this Wheel of Glimmer. Here we go. The Wheel of Glimmer has been completed. Alright, well, I've got daily commissions, which I think... Have I completed all the, like, daily objectives for Finale's diary entry? No, not yet. Okay, so... Select Finala.
There are lots of bad guys out there. Let's go take them out.
Oh, excuse me. Go to Red Sea Rift and complete my daily commissions there. I have T4 Negan Max Crossbow. It's amazing. Oh, absolutely amazing. Is this game dying or just the player count sinking? Player count's definitely sinking. I don't know if the game's dying. I feel like it would have to be a really, really steep decline in order for this game to be, like, for me to say that it's dying. There's still interest in it somewhat. Okay, but it's definitely not growing, which is not great for being this kind of early on in a title. I got a completed daily commission, then complete another daily commission. That's funny. I've got my super ready.
The traveler's life is with me.
Something that really kind of bugs me about Finale is the fact that she doesn't get acceleration on Blazing Barrier cast. That's like such a perfect ability to give acceleration on, and she just doesn't get it. She's just so slow. Right now, it's just that most of us are only on to spend our Pinnacle energy on Chaos and Legendary campaigns, so there's not much reason to grind daily. That, pretty much. I mean, the only, like, real reason to actually interact with the multiplayer in this title, beyond, like, Calamity Ops, is just to do your daily, or, yeah, your weekly stuff in the raid, and to do your, like, weekly shifting gates. Costs too much to keep up with new characters? That too. It was on a good praising state until they re-released the Hellast event. I don't think it was, like, in a good state before the Hellast event. I think it was on a good state until, like, a couple weeks after the, what's it called? A couple weeks after the Eclipse event. That's when it definitely felt like things started to decline and sentiment started souring. and that should be the last high value, which puts me all the way up there at 15, and also maxes out my front lines. Oh, yeah, I didn't collect this here either. Now, I'm curious, how many data sets do I have right now? Wow, I've almost got... That's like almost enough for 3 catalysts. Well, definitely interested in building Chaperone, and I should probably get the Gallows Catalyst too. And I'll save one less just in case. Granted, I do also have like this selector box right here for like a Season 1 catalyst. Where is it? Or did I use it already? I might have used it already. It'd be easy to check if I just go into a weapon catalyst menu.
No pain and pleasure.
Once I'm here to help.
Let's just check Izanagi's burden. Okay, yeah, I've already used the choice chest.
Spots nearby.
But I've almost collected all of the base catalysts. Until they add more. But even then, I'm probably going to be on an accelerated pace to get all of them. Would be nice to switch servers with your account and all your progress? Definitely. Went from playing every day to once a week? Yeah. I mean, I went from playing like 10 hours a day to barely playing 15 to 30. All the D2 streamers stopped playing after the raid epic raid. That's enough for 3. Yeah, it was enough for 3. But yeah, like, and honestly, hearing the Destiny 2 community discourse about Destiny Rising honestly kind of pisses me off. In kind of the same way that a lot of certain comments... Oh. Hold on. In a lot of the same way that a lot of certain comments kind of piss me off as well, where I just know the fact from their takes alone that they just don't play the game. Like, I'm communicating with people who are at like 57k power. And I kind of want to say to them that, like, them saying that is essentially the same way as somebody who's like 200 power in Destiny 2 says that they feel like the game is in a pretty good state when it comes to like the progression.
You might be interested in this one.
Why am I still getting these even though I've already completed the event? At least let me pull more Glimmer. I feel like why people are seeing the player count drop is because a lot of Destiny 2 players played the game or joined the game, played with them for a while, and realized it's not exactly like D1 or D2, and left it left Destiny 2. Yeah, probably. How's my catnap, Wolf? It was a very good catnap. Very much enjoyed it, feeling much better.
Just what you're gonna find in your bag.
And I'm definitely going to work to take much better care of myself going forward so that I don't have to resort to taking an extended break like that. Because I really, really do love content creation, streaming, making videos, all that stuff. And more than I want to keep doing it, I want to keep doing it and keep improving at it, which is definitely something that takes work and something that I need to be in top condition for.
You might want to check your inventory.
Notice Sunday had 6 high bounties instead of 4. Didn't read the whole patch notes. Did it? Or did you just not complete all your bounties the day before? Came to Rising as a D1 and D2 vet. Yeah, we're getting brought through the ringer, but it's not nearly as bad as what Bungie's been putting the community through. This game can actually be saved. I mean, this game, I feel like, can be saved in kind of the same way in which Destiny 2 can still be saved. The problem isn't, like, if it can be saved. The problem is, will they save it? Though, I will say there is a lot more unknowns on what they could do compared to what Bungie has shown they will do and what they're planning on doing. So, in that case, there is definitely a lot more hopium to be had in Destiny Rising. Spike Shield today? No, I don't want to go back to the Expanse Mines, the Chaos Mines. I mean, if you don't feel like it, just don't do it, man. Genuinely. Especially if you're not using that to build your meta units. Because unless you're planning on bringing the unit into Calamity Ops, you just generally do not have to care about their stats at all. Like, I'm pretty sure you could still complete Expanse with, like, full Mythics. And maybe a Cat 2 exotic. Did you watch the Russian video about Duet Night Abyss? She showed everything about the game, basically the gacha loop and everything. I heard about that, but I would like to see it. And for you to share it, that would be nice. Nadise has a knack for not releasing content for mobile games, then just axing them. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm definitely worried about. Yo, how's it going, Player 2? Hope you're having a good day. Skill strength.
I have work to do. I've been itching.
I guess all the units have
I'd like to fix
their own sets of base stats.
You may delay, but time will not.
Dang, I just realized that I've basically just ran through all my daily stuff again already. I mean, I guess I could do front lines. Is the Shifting Gates queue open? Okay, there we go. 10 out of 18. We could actually get some matches in Shifting Gates. That is just cutthroat. If something ain't popping, the stuff's gone. Well, I guess that is something to be concerned about because of, well, the 5.7 rating on Destiny Rising right now. Let's see. We can probably see some more reviews. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's see latest reviews for It's just a flood of 1 stars. Download it if you follow by mistake. Oh my gosh. Not fun at all. Click to download directly in the live broadcast room and give a negative review first. I've been playing the international server for a month and a half, and I am tired of it. Generally speaking, it is a work of qualified quality with no merit or fault. Drawing cards limits the matching of weapons. Characters are too European, and American are really unattractive. So this guy's just straight up calling it mid. It's okay, I haven't played the PC game. The pure novice's experience is okay. I could play it, so this guy's just a newbie right here. It's not Destiny at all. It's just a primitive god with a Fate IP or Destiny IP. Do you understand? Genshin Impact's card draw, Genshin Impact's Sacred Relics. He's just saying that it's Genshin Impact wearing a Destiny skin. The 200 draws promoted are a lie. If you include all the achievements, map, treasure chests, main plot, and daily conventions, you'll get 200 ordinary draws. Or even, it's not the kind with the limited pool. No armor, 6 dimensions, no build. Character binding weapon, if you come eat then, come and try. Cheating Krypton at the very beginning without acting a little. Jeez. No thick ghost skin for Gwen in Halloween? Not determined. All I want to is just to play Destiny and have fun. I don't care if it's D1, D2, or Rising. I just want to play Destiny, period, and have a great time. But no, can't have. Yeah, that's the sad part. I feel like that's where all of us kind of are right now. All right, let's get this video up. Okay. It opened up in a weird browser. Let me just copy this link and open it up in my own browser. So definitely going to be something that I have to look through later. I don't know how good it would be to look through on stream because it is a Russian video. The characters aren't Asian and anime enough is what that guy said. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I am saying that, like, when it comes to the gacha audience, which should be the people who are primarily most willing to put up with crap like gacha systems, that's primarily anime. Some of the Chinese reviews are straight up racist to European and American. Like, bro, I mean, being completely blunt, that's kind of just China. Chinese people are, let's just say, not as open-minded. Got lucky yesterday, got a 194 warding impact with the best attributes for Hellhest. Nice. Destiny 2 fixed most of the power progression issues, and they're not increasing it the next DLC, so I tough rather than playing Destiny Rising, where I see no point leveling it this time. Yeah, but honestly, when it comes to Destiny 2, I feel like just making it less terrible isn't really enough to bring me back. Hey, do you have a good card game deck? I don't have any good guides online and would like and can't win anymore at 23. Yeah, I can show you the card game deck. So just equip this one, equip this deck, and you'll basically be able to win every game. So just screenshot this. I'll give you like 10 seconds to screenshot it. All right, there we go. That's enough time for you. I'll go to level to 550. It makes more sense for my next 60 month of gameplay, or 6 months of gameplay. Okay. I mean, that's just China. They don't give a F about us. Yeah. Still pirates, don't mess up your CN bag. Sponsors are watching. Okay. I guess I won't. Anything to sub in for Gwyn? Sub in for Gwyn? Let me think. I mean, you could probably pack Wolf. Wolf's another mythic that you could bring. But Wolf generally isn't going to be as good in the top ranks because you're not going to be running into as many people doing point stacking strategies. You could also bring Xuan Wei. I feel like Xuan Wei will probably you'll probably get more mileage out of him than Wolf on average. And if you have Umeko, you have Xuan Wei. There's a 5-drop heavy shank. Is that legendary or mythic? It's legendary. Yeah, the augmented shank. And if you don't have Umeko, replace the Umeko in this deck with another servitor. And that means you'd be able to run another or exotic card. Which means you could run both Wolf and Xuan Wei. Seven-minute queue and shifting gates. I mean, it's pretty bold of them to try to make a gacha with no waifus. Yeah. No waifu, no laifu. And just keep exploring in this. Just wait for Marasov. Now, I did get a little bit of spoiler for the Hell House quest, which I'm pretty sure I'll probably play it on stream today. Just want to see if I can get this Shifting Gates match first, at least. But they made Marasov look really good in that quest, I'm just gonna say. That Heavy Shank is a decent stand-in for Gwyn at a higher cost. I wouldn't really say it's a decent stand-in, because one of the strengths of Gwyn is the fact that she can just nuke a lot of setups on that 4th turn. So honestly, I would much rather have a different card than to try and use the Heavy Shank.
You might want to check your inventory.
See. I don't really have any more reasons to open up the Season of Daybreak Engrams, because I've pretty much got all the shaders that I could want for it. And I'm definitely not going to interact with it exclusively for decals, so I'll probably just save up my Bright Dust for next season. It's also kind of dumb to me that they didn't add arc damage as an update to the Haven Crest. If I was gathering news about Warframe Mobile or Burger Trek Man, I mean, I'm not planning on covering Warframe though. Oh, I hope you have a good night, Chespin Pokemon. Sleep well, buddy. Alright, we're almost at minute 10. Is there anybody who's in, like, Professor rank that could load into Shifting Gates? It's a kid, Marsov? What do you mean that she looked good? It's a kid, Marsov? What? Yeah, I meant the model looked good. Like, they did a good job modeling her. 10 mins, what lobby is this? Average Shift to Gate lobby, not in that rank. Darn. I think she's, well, okay, I didn't know anything else about the story other than the fact that she appeared, okay? I'm just gonna say that. Alright? The White Queen is not Marasov. Okay, so the thing I was talking about was the photo. Like, hold on. I think I got posted somewhere in my server. Let me just double check. Yeah, right here. This one. This is what I was talking about right here. And again, I just want to say, this is the only thing that I saw. Yeah, she does not look 12 there. So, I don't know what else happens in that story, but she definitely looks very much like an adult in that photo. And that's what I was talking about. I'm not a Blue Archive player, so you don't have to worry about me. That is silly. Doesn't actually play the game. Bar reveal happens at the end of the quest. Oh, okay. So I was good from the very beginning. It was just one guy who had literally no idea what he was talking about. Okay.
All right, here goes nothing.
My dear assistants, the shifting gate is starting up. Please get ready. Get your
You'll do the story later and find out I think it's a young Marcel. Okay.
And move your bodies. Initialization complete.
Doesn't look 12, and if we're accurate, tons of people in Destiny are old as hell. Oh, absolutely.
Campus, Ulsan petrochemical plants, the Kronstadt extraterrestrial archaeology. For convenience sake, we typically call them the Aeronautics Campus, Icefield.
Marsov is older than your mother.
Synchronization complete. Current radiation levels safe. At least for light bearers. Research first, chit-chat later. On your marks, get set. All right, assistants.
All right, well,
bring back the
let's
data
get this
echoes
shifting gates.
for research.
Your ally wants to prioritize a surge assignment.
The gates are shifting. All right, that's right. This is the thing where you got to stay with your allies in order to win the game. Absolutely terrible modifier for matchmaking.
Your super recharge efficiency.
Yeah, that must mean she has tons of experience. What do you mean by that?
But you can compensate by completing data surge assignment contracts or defeating enemies.
Okay. Whoa!
End has come!
Okay, I thought these were bots for a second.
The sync gate and catapult have been activated. You can now maneuver at a faster speed.
All right.
2 in a row.
Well, I managed to get all of them, it seems. Thought I was facing off against bots, and then they almost killed me.
Picking up massive amounts of data. You can enter the area through
Crazy to
the
see
hallway.
underage girls when there is an enemy. Yeah,
Risk the greater the
these guys have some really wild imaginations.
competition for the detector deployment area is heating up.
Give up on gates after 9 minutes of searching.
I'd say
Jeez.
it's worth the effort.
9 whole minutes? That's a hell. I'm not messing around. Or that's Stella. I'm not messing around. Oh crap! That's a Nymphe.
Too much bounty. Would you like to take a look?
All right.
Some academic
Oh,
pirates
really?
seem to have reaped a
We
bit
got each
too
other.
much
Man, I would have gotten it if I didn't miss my wolf's flames. Trying to see what Zura's talking about. I just know that man is weak. Show me her thick thigh. I don't have any images of Mara's soft thighs. Oh great, I'm trapped. Oh, never mind, I'm not trapped.
Some data mining operations must be paused. You can now freely enter and exit the area. 2 in a row.
Your ally has reached the data
If
carrying limit.
what?
Protect them.
Oh, if I was like,
Outstanding.
all right, I'm not gonna read that out because somebody's gonna take that out of context. But yeah, like I said, not a Blue Archive player. Marsov is Gwyn before Gwyn.
Some academic pirates
Kinda, honestly.
seem to have reaped a bit too
Okay,
much
what is
access to
Bro
data
doing
to
all the way over there? What?
being with your fire team. That much. Looks like
Bro's on a spiritual journey.
Some academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty. Would you like to take a look?
But he must loves her. You know that squid face does work.
Prime anomaly. Rally to defeat it.
Alright, let's do the prime anomaly. Truth is already coming out. The rocket launcher?
Priority hostile down.
Alright.
Some academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty.
Man, do I wish I had my Void AR.
Some academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty. Would you like to
All right. Is the heavy ammo? Oh, really? It's stuck in. Great. Let me out.
We did it.
Your team has the data nucleus.
Right.
Now you've got to watch each other's backs.
What the? Can I reload my grenade launcher?
That was the last of them.
Please? Great. Okay. I'm pressing R, by the way.
That much?
All right.
Looks like I'll need to upgrade my bandwidth.
Dude, what are you doing? Why are you engaging? Just let them come to us.
Academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty.
This is a very functional game.
Will be theirs.
The fact that I can't reload my empty GL. Or fire it, by the way.
That much? Looks like I'll need to upgrade my bandwidth.
No, I'm not on some dog. We're talking about something that didn't even happen in the story, apparently.
Ally down. Get to that ghost quick.
About to get on Elden Ring and ride through the fields. Dude.
Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of the team's some academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much
No.
bounty.
That's a hell sitting in the back of the map with her. Yep.
Some academic
That's a Queen Breaker. Not much I could... Hopefully my weapon gets reloaded by the time I respawn.
doubly active. Now's a great time to upload. Have you taken note of your research contribution? Some academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty. Would you like to take a look?
Smart Bomb is bugged. Forgot to mention that. Sometimes it overflows and won't let you reload unless you hold the reload. But I can't hold and reload for the super grenades. It's shifting gates. The special reload is disabled.
Your ally wants to prioritize a surge assignment. Rally with them.
Okay. That's all them just instantly looking at me. Okay. I probably should have popped my super sooner. Gamers decided you don't need Smart Bomb. Yeah, pretty much. Predator Hunting Grounds is cooking up a new skin. What's Predator Hunting Grounds? Oh wait. Guess who it is? Okay. Can we end this joke already?
Some teams are already leading by a mile.
Like,
Have you taken note of your research?
no, game's over.
Let's wrap up for today.
Alright. I'll pay real cash to have Shifting Gates as an option for Iron Commander.
Keep in touch.
Workshop
All
is
exchanges, okay?
too good to miss, but Lord, I do not want to run this 10 times a week. Yep, GG. Can I text? Oh my gosh. Having a freaking wonderful stream right now. Oh my gosh. Dude, I was getting freaking messed up that whole game. Between, like, the bugs and stuff.
You might want to check your inventory.
Whatever. Dog. You... What is there to be onto? I said that Marisov looks good. The adult Marisov that's shown in the picture. In the story.
Just what you're gonna find in your bag.
Alright. Here we go. Dealt arc damage. Had a game this weekend where I couldn't reload my heavy weapon or pop super the entire match, just a perma debuff Ning Fei. Jeez.
I'm liking the look of this fire team.
Why would Goon stick a ball without the helmet on? Bro. It just keeps getting worse. I should wouldn't be able to say anything at this point if this is like where we're taking stuff. Like, I could literally just say that, oh, hey, I find, like, this girl attractive. And you'd be like, but did you know that she was actually at one point a minor? So that means you're attracted to former minors? People who used to be a child? How suspicious. Like, cannot have shit, man. Fire seasons Vex chords to shock himself. What? Was the break like that much of like a disaster for you guys that y'all went insane over the weekend? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting teleported twice. Let's go. Alright. Will I drop Rising if Duet Night Abyss consumes me? I probably won't drop Rising. Will I probably play it less, especially during the content droughts? Yeah. But I mean, I was already playing Rising less. The only difference is that I'm going to actually have something to do.
Your super recharge efficiency will be weakened by environmental radiation, but you can compensate by completing data surge assignment contracts or defeating enemies.
Alright. There are robots over there. Robots that I have to explode.
The sync gate and catapult have been activated. You can now maneuver at a faster speed.
Got him. They might not have been robots. Is this you pregnant? No! He finds girls attractive? Lock him up. Yeah, I forgot. It's 2025. Being straight is banned.
Data has been received. Academic pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty. Would you...
Gosh, I'm getting dragged around. Alright, let's get these moats.
been received.
This ain't state property.
You're more of a hunter than a researcher, aren't you?
I can't see anything! I was literally blinded by a million effects.
The area lockdown is lifted. Let's go investigate elsewhere.
Life finds women sexy, we can have that predatory behavior.
Some academic pirates seem to have reached.
She was born 20 minutes after you were. You're basically attracted to a fetus.
Data has been received.
I think they're in the large detector zone.
Anomaly has appeared in the shifting shrine. Activate your guidance system to track it.
Alright, well, we gotta go to the ice fields. You know, likes AB. What's an ABG? Actually, I probably don't want to know the answer to that. Do you like Kendrick Jake? Choose wisely? I don't listen to either. But if I had to pick one, I don't know. Kendrick sounds cooler.
Now obtained access to enter 2 shifting shrines. Head to the orange beam with your fire team. Sync tunnel activated. Ready for contact.
Alright. Should probably go ahead and bank before I go into the anomaly zone. It's honestly kind of painful to watch these robots. But I'll farm them regardless. Agent... What?! Alright, y'all are teaching me some new words today. Yo, Agent, how's the resin? Just came back from vacay? Destiny's about the same. Chat's on, like, demon time today or something, though. Bryce gives Donovan a hug from behind after empty shifting gates match, asking, how was your day? Alright. Turn off that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. You stop. What? What are you all talking about? We're on streams, fire streams that crop top and naked below oiled up at all times. You're not supposed to tell people that.
Do not forget your data nucleus.
Alright, let's see. Oh, right. Okay, what is causing me to get stuck in mid-air?
Has caught the eyes of your opponents. The large amount of data your ally is carrying has caught the eyes of your opponents.
Massive amounts of radiation have made the data doubly active. Now's a great time to upload. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking that has been limited data quantity. Some teams data has been received.
Well, should hunt down some more enemies. It's double drops. Just barely missed. Alright, there we go. I don't know why my wolf hurt sound effect has changed when I play Shifting Gate. It's weird. Oh my gosh.
It's a ranking of the team's submitted data quantity. And some teams are already leading by a mile. Hey there, have you ever seen your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of the team's submitted data quantity. And some teams are already leading by a mile.
Alright. 2 nings and one of them supered me.
Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a
We could
ranking
probably
of the team's
keep first place.
submitted data quantity. And some teams
The
are already
XOP.
leading by a mile.
Thanks. That's a close one.
Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of the teams.
Bro.
I've made some interesting discoveries. Go and take a look when you have a moment.
I'm actually just like how are you guys just every single time I look at chat it's just like, oh my gosh, that's like the worst thing I've seen today. And then you guys top that as well. The body pillow of the robot sweeping the tower. What? Dusty Rising just has nothing to do. Don't play people for being bored. Everybody must have like missed me so much across the weekend that they went absolutely insane because this is this is like some psychosis stuff that I'm reading and shit. Dude, the only thing that I'm trying to predate on is like a slice of pizza.
Why am I the only one with an animal name?
Like that's the only thing I'm trying to put in my mouth right now. And some milk. A slice of pizza and a glass of milk.
You might want to check your inventory.
Apex server is dead, so sad. Is it really dead? Now, for all I know, y'all could have just straight up been lying about the story quest from the very get-go, just to make this a bit. Like, you all coordinated this beforehand, didn't you? Over the weekend? You're like, hey, when Fires gets back, we're just gonna prank him. Word on the street is that 50610 to his apartment after every raid. Need my daily dose of fires or else. Man, I'm never gonna go on a break again if this is how you're gonna treat me when I come back. A glass of milk because, of course, because you're a cat. Can a man not drink milk? Is it illegal for a grown man to drink a nice, refreshing glass of milk? This guy likes milk bread confirmed. I'm in pain right now. Oh my gosh. Am I the only guy you do this to? He's like, can't do his apartment to offer his services. If y'all keep this up, you're never getting the shirtless stream. You know what else like milk, Jeffrey? I've seen not saying much. Word on the street is that Fires his queens. Where are you guys getting these rumors from? Who's spreading these rumors? You... Only ABGs. I need a drink. Hey, look at this positively. You're making you laugh. You're having a good time right now. I'm laughing through the pain. It's like It's like how you laugh after having the worst day of your life because of just how absurd it all is. Fires, what's on my hard drive?
What you gonna find in your bag?
A lot of memes. Like, that's Asus Armory Crate. Hold on. Okay. Like in a frankly absurd amount of memes. Like, I could just click properties on this. It just keeps going up. Like, 31 gigs of memes. 15,000 files. A lot of memes. Also Agnes Tachyon. A little bit of that. But mostly memes. Can we hand feed you the pizza, Virus? Honestly, yeah. I would let you hand feed me pizza if it's free. Now, if you make me pay for it, no. Yeah, drink that milk, you meow. It's crazy. Keep yourself lactose. Word of the street is that Virus clone Phenol and tries to act like he doesn't like Phenol because he doesn't want anyone to figure out what the clones of Phenol do? What? Milky Milk Boy? Is that me? Am I the Milky Milk Boy? Yeah, drink the milk, Milk Boy. Oh my gosh. Virus and stand up and prove you're not erect right now? Okay, I gotta pull up my pants first. But yeah, I'm not erect. You can't quite see it, but I mean from like how tall from the view of the camera, if I was, you'd be able to see it. Okay? Like, I'm just gonna say, if I was, you'd be able to see it from where I was standing.
It chose us to bear its power. We cannot wield it recklessly, but we must wield it all the same.
Think y'all mean the word on the Sesame Street? That I saw a femboy? There might have been a meme of that. But usually they all end in them being detonated. Or
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one
filled
an
with
animal
bullet
brain?
holes. Usually from a shotgun. It's a pull up. It's hot in here. Okay? You drink with you milk with it. Okay, this isn't milk, this is a smoothie. Heard that Virus likes kebab fat rolls. Is this just the bit for the stream today? I mean, I guess it is just the bit for the stream today. Y'all are wild.
Just what you're gonna find in your bag.
Milk smoothie. Well, milk usually is put into a smoothie. Not gonna lie, airing out the nuts while playing Destiny Rising is a hidden meta. That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta let them hang. Am I sitting? No, I'm not sitting on a toy. Do you know what I'm sitting on? I'm sitting on a chair that's very rapidly deteriorating. Because it's old, and I need a new one. I should probably check the status of my bank account right now. I know it's not looking good. Because I still haven't gotten paid. Let's see, I've got some message requests. Oh, it's that. Okay. Destiny Rising is so dead right now that we have to make up fake allegations for content. Word on the street is that Fires uses Ningfei's lightning to... What? Fires eats corn a lot. What? What? What do you mean flavor? There are flavors? Oh my... I'm never gonna be able to go on a break again if, like, y'all are gonna go this insane without me. Especially a break so close to a new game's release. There are gonna be so many people, like, tuning into the stream, seeing, like, chat like this, be like, what are these guys on about? Start selling milk. I bet Fires here... I bet some here will buy Fires' milk. I don't produce milk, though. We miss you so much, our beloved cat. Fires bathwater incoming. You guys do not want that. Oh, wait. Was that me who didn't load in? Don't you dare ban us ever again, or... Okay, I won't ever leave you. Yeah, Coin seemed really happy.
Hey, Hellhest. How's that radio station of yours?
Family friendly stream 16 and under. I don't know how much more of this I can take, man. Y'all are abusing me.
Back to business.
I know none of y'all are Camellia cosplayers, so that makes it really uncomfortable for me. Okay, then let's call it baby. I'm not selling that! I really hope whatever's coming in Destiny Rising in 2026 comes in January. That would be appreciated. Stellasaur came out and made the Rising monetization look fair. I mean, that's a lot more of like... I don't know, like a standard Japanese style gacha, isn't it? Let's read that someone saw a silhouette that looks super similar to bouncing up and... What the ad? Where are these rumors coming from? Where are you guys getting these rumors from? The misinformation must be silenced.
Target down.
Can we at least get a piece? What? Is that even legal? Who I was Lord Saladin? You are not Lord Saladin.
I have enough energy.
Well, I can say whatever happened to Stellasaura won't affect me at all because I already wasn't really interested in it in the first place because it looks too much like Blue Protocol. No, not Blue Protocol, a Blue Archive, and I'm not about that. Maybe the bazookas can use some... Okay, y'all are actually gonna make me throw up. Word on the street that virus took a picture of Estella's feet? Why would I do that? It was the feet. Oh my gosh, that thing just got nuked to oblivion. No, burn his dome off. Straight schmoove off. Hellhest. Come on. Beck's milk. Bro's chopped at this point. I'm not chopped. Got a smart bomb from Shifting Gates. I'm never dissing them out ever again. Sweet. Hope that smart bomb takes you far. Okay. Okay. We're done with the word on the street. All right. Let's actually talk about something worthwhile. I've had enough slander for this morning. Restation, I need all your void fruits. Is that even a lawful? Do you have a warrant? What do we do with all the leftover Pandora keys from the login events? Yeah, just sit on them, I guess. We're still talking about PDF. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. This has gotten way out of hand.
Priority hostile.
Am I crazy, or is the Donovan fight and Shadow Shaper event impossible, or at least really hard to do with over 30 power? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. What's everybody over here? On that side. Why wasn't there anybody clearing this side?
Ally down. Get to that ghost quick.
Virus don't touch Morgan, okay.
Reinforcements required.
What? Alright, I'm just gonna call it here. Okay, let's stop it with the... Let's stop it with that stuff. Okay. Y'all had your fun? At my expense. So he's literally using both decks, ended today 253. Okay. Donovan would be the type to cheat.
Mark target eliminated. Target down.
This hell has just to not get through the doorway fast enough. Honestly, I probably should have just left them. Because it's final phase and everything. Not really much of a time left though. Ugh. far as someone donates 5 cents, you have to plus it down on what? I'm not doing that for 5 cents. Before we move on, Pirates, rub your... Should I have just not booted upstream today or something? Like, what? Y'all are on some demon time today. Oh my gosh.
You might want to check your inventory.
Alright. Well, I feel like that's enough spending pinnacle energy. Why don't we get to the character quest? Just keep spending my stuff on the map as we go through it. Oh yeah, I actually did my Calamity Ops runs this week. Over the weekend. Got up to 49th place on Overseer. Could go higher, but I don't care enough to do it, really. Not too worth it, in my opinion. Well, I got Royal Controversy. Congrats.
Did you really ride
Virus,
the
were you
space
touching...
elevator?
No, I wasn't touching Morgan. Okay. Okay, we're done with the word on the street stuff, alright? The bit's been going on for too long. No, let's find a different bit.
Don't worry. Play like I
You should
said.
finalize your weapon roll recommendations. I probably should finalize that.
Guess what you're gonna find in your
But
bag.
I do actually want to get that character quest done so I can get the emblem. And the gilded title. So I will wind up doing that today. Oh, yeah, that's right, I've got to check my messages. I'm ghosting all these people for their character quests. Alright. So, the great Lord Fellwinter, you know, of Fellwinter Peak fame, and he's tech officer, or... What? The great Lord Fellwinter, you know of Fellwinter Peak fame, and his tech officer at Haven Archives. What is this? And there's M dashes in here. What was this AI translated as well? Isn't that in old Russia? That's pretty far from here. What would Lord Fellwinter come all this way for? Who knows? Probably showing off his latest invention. The guy's a bit of a tech nut. Frankly, among the Iron Lords comes frankly, nobody among the Iron Lords comes anywhere close to his level of enthusiasm. Here I thought he'd be holed up in his lab. Red, I guess, wants to avoid this meeting, so he thinks he can send me instead. Unfortunately for him, I refuse. Why doesn't he want to go? Best not to get too curious about your superior's interpersonal dealings, dear. Anyway, I need someone who can welcome him. It's probably bad translation. TBF, I read it fine. Time skips in future Destiny Riders and content are going to go wild. Are there going to be time skips? Sayings on the telephone is that Virus set an 18-year time of the day. I wasn't even old enough to set a timer for 18 years back then. I'm just gonna ignore every single one of those from here on out. For the gilded title, it says to hit expert 1 in Calamity Ops, but I'm already there and it's not done. Is it bugged? It might be bugged. You'd hope for there to be time skips of some time or some kind. I think it's just gonna go on an accelerated timeline. All right, I'll go. All right, let's do the quest. Entering story mode. Oh, an unfamiliar light bearer with Lord
The
Fel.
envoy you're looking
Okay.
for is here. I told you Radagast wouldn't come.
Hello, Wolf. This is Lord Felwinter, and I'm Helhest. We're here from Felwinter Peak. I'm primarily responsible for the comms networks covering the Iron Lord's territories. A few days ago, I picked up a strange radio signal unlike those from any known human or even fallen device. Even with Felwinter Peak's considerable technology, we were unable to decipher the signal's contents. It was only by chance that we made out a series of coordinates.
It was you who figured it out, not we. I don't need such consolation. After we fully decrypted the signal, I want its encryption methods for my own. Once you've completed your investigation, that is.
All right.
Repeated calculations have shown the coordinates to be somewhere between Haven and the Old City, but the signal's range is too large. I can't look into this on my own.
Which is
Wolf,
where I
I'd
come
like
in.
to ask you to help investigate one area, then share your findings with me. Afterwards, we'll rendezvous here.
Sure, but, is your boss gonna come with us?
Helhest can take care of this on her own. I have other matters to attend to.
Even Wolf is more interested in Felwinter than Helhest. Can't make it up, man. Literally nobody cares about
offense, but
Helhest's character
is he always
personality.
like this?
Yes, he's very busy. Busier than any of us, in fact.
No, I meant... forget it. Let's head out.
Why is she blue? Because she's an awoken, but she might also just hold her breath too much. Can we be unhinged when Duet Night Abyss arrives? Yeah, sure, y'all can be unhinged when Duet Night Abyss arrives. Mark the calendar. Should I be using as light linked on Ning other than Caber? I think Atal is pretty good for Ningfei. Alright, well, let's investigate the signal source. My boat wolf too cold? Absolutely. No, it's making me play Helhest.
The source is just up ahead. Follow me.
That's featuring Master Volley, or Lisa Volley.
The Fallen have completely taken over this place.
Affects the crashed escape pod. That's a weird looking escape pod. On lunch break, hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well, for the most part.
This looks like
Shout out to all my real Nig out there.
escape pod?
I've never seen this model, though. It's not from Earth. Can you scan its black box?
Does it have one?
Let's see. I found the log from before it crashed. You were right. Its origin point was somewhere in the asteroid belt. Its mothership belongs to an awoken organization. When they flew into Earth's orbit,
Let's
they
see.
placed an unknown device into the escape pod, then ejected it.
An unknown device. But the pod is empty.
Something
Can
must
you
have
find
taken
out what
it.
it was?
No, that information is protected. And I can't break through the security layer.
Awoken from beyond Earth and a highly classified device. That's quite unsettling. See if you can find any other clues around here, Grom. We need
Okay.
to find whatever they loaded in here.
Well, definitely a bit of a mystery to find out.
Fallen footprints. They may have taken the device away.
Ah, it's always a
The
fallen.
footprints lead deeper into the old city. Follow me.
And they put up this barrier as well. You can take it down, right? Oh, sweet. You work fast. Concrete off. Season starts soon, so I'm gonna have a lot more time in my hand, or in my hands to game, or on my hands to game. Okay. Well, I hope that there's plenty of new stuff to do in the season with all that free time you'll have. I can just ignore these guys.
The signal's getting stronger. It's just up ahead.
Okay. Behind the
Watch
big
out
laser
for
wall.
those red lasers.
Okay, how do I
The signal's
watch out
right
for them?
below. Let's go take a look.
I mean, is there another way around?
Give me a moment, and I'll shut it down.
Okay.
Cover me, Hellhead. It's off.
There we go. Good thing you were small enough to fit through there. Okay, now this is definitely funky looking.
This looks like a projector. I can't turn it on.
Let me try. Look out, Hellhead. We've got enemies behind us.
Of course, can't leave well enough alone. Have they mentioned anything about Season 2? No. It is very much something we are in the dark about. I mean, they only started doing the marketing for Act 2 when they did because of the leaks. At least, that's what we're assuming, of course. Looking forward to Duet Night 2. We... Music's kind of bumping in this mission. Alright. Let me cut out my healing drone. Alright. Season 2 really needs to have changes? Absolutely. Yeah, I saw the trailer last Thursday.
I tried rebooting it, but it still won't activate. The hardware's damaged.
Any progress on your end, Hellhest?
We found the device emitting the signal, but we'll need to inspect its structure further.
How about taking it to Donovan over at the Armory? He's always the one who helps us with any tech problems.
Okay. Well, let's return to Haven. I have a feeling that this first mission is probably going to end rather soon.
So, this is the machine you found? Alright. Let's see a master at work.
Alright, well, Donovan, give it a chance.
Interesting. I've never seen a Woken technology like this. I mean, look at it. Exquisitely made, sleek novel. What buffoon would smash it like this?
It was loaded into a launched escape pod, and it took a little damage on the landing.
A little.
A little.
And why does it the Donovan and Shifting Gates sound like this?
Detonation is just a little bang, right? I mean, I swear, you light bearers are purposefully obtuse sometimes. Let me see. I could force it to start up, but only forcibly.
It's... a girl?
This is no normal projector. It has records of biological consciousness inside, making it more of a mind laid out on a petri dish, then grafted onto a supercomputer. You know what that implies, don't you? The girl should be a living person, or at least has the mind of one.
Should be?
Should
It
be.
sounds like a Reddit mod.
Of course, the crash has rendered it a bunch of damaged parts now. A shame. This was a creation nearing the pinnacle of Golden Age technology.
But you can fix it, right?
Oh, one thing at a time, miss. I mean, I don't even know your name. What obligation do I have to help you?
Oh, I'm not asking if you'll fix it for me. What I mean is, are you able to?
Of course. Are you doubting me?
Come on, she doesn't mean it that way.
Of course she does. All right, fine. Very well. I accept. Now, if you don't mind, please leave. I need to get to work. I'll contact you once I've made progress.
All right. Well, is that
Think
step
about it.
done?
Why am
And
the
I
only one with an animal
believe.
name?
Oh, yep. Claim the reward right there, and that should. Wait, do I have to complete the whole thing, not just the first mission? Okay, so wouldn't be able to gild the seal if you can't get both characters, really? That's kind of wacky. But it's just stuff like that that really bugs me about this game. It's like they went through all the effort of bringing the Donovan voice actor back into the recording booth for more voice lines, but didn't bother to get him to re-record all those crappy sounding voice lines from prior. Yeah, I really have to complete. So I really have to complete the whole quest line, which would require me to own the character in order to gild the title. Okay. Because they haven't updated the voice lines and shifting gates since the alpha. They haven't updated a lot of the content in this game since the alpha. At least regarding, like, the actual quality of stuff. No. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that. Alright, who is this? Can you please remember my name? Okay. Apologies. Rarely received
Now is not the right time.
Oh my
I
gosh,
still need to
nobody
complete
gives a
last
crap
mission.
about her canonically. Oh my gosh.
I fixed most of the broken parts, but some of the damage to the hardware resulted in an irreversible data loss. Meaning you can start it up now, but it's incomplete. You'll need to find a way to restore any corrupted or missing data.
Which I
Thank
presume
you.
means
I
that
tried accessing its built-in
we'll have to find
permissions and
other
detected
stuff.
that its system hibernation has ended. It's running normally now. But why is there no response when I try to start it?
Your familiarity with awoken technology is admirable, miss. But have you considered that this device has been in hibernation for years now and needs a good charge? And I presume
okay.
you'll need a compatible converter, which you can find at the archives.
All right then.
Well, bro, I just checking. It was like 25 minutes of being punished by a women part. Also, sorry, no chat, no context. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to wait for that. There are good reasons why no one speaks to her. Is it because she's boring? All right, let's see the archive.
It can start up, Hillhest. But why do I get the feeling something's wrong?
Uh-oh, it's a child. Chat's gonna go crazy.
Have you come to kill me?
What? No. Wait, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm Hellhest, and this is Grom. We're currently in Haven, a city under Lord Radagast's protection. You're safe here.
It's not because she's
Did you
boring?
encounter some sort of danger?
Grom? A lord? And you've become a light bearer, I see. Of course. There have been some misunderstandings. My apologies. I am the White Queen, and I am from the Reef, an awoken settlement far from Earth that is inaccessible to outsiders. Protected from alien invasions, the Reef's technology developed far more rapidly than Earth's. One faction among the Awoken, the Outreachers, wishes to use our technology to help Earth recover, to unify our disparate people. I am the leader of that faction.
Their leader.
So this is before
But
she
you
became
look
the
like-
queen?
Well, like a little girl.
This image is simply a vessel for a consciousness. I could be a child, or I could be an adult. I could even be you, or her. I could be an amalgamation of millions of minds. I could be anyone.
Alright,
That's
keep
one of
up
the reasons I
with it
am
yet.
their leader. Because I can be a bridge, connecting the consciousness of all.
Outreach. Connection. That is what we seek. For a long time, I have been wondering how we can unite all of humanity. If your goal is, as you say, to bring awoken technology back to Earth, then maybe I can help you.
Apologies, Halhest, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I didn't come to Earth to fulfill my mission.
I'm sorry,
Rather,
Hellhest. I can't
I fled
allow you to
here.
do that.
In actuality, the true Queen of the Reef belongs to the Isolationists, the faction that opposes ours. They do not wish to compromise the Reef's independence by revealing its existence, nor do they wish to involve themselves in Terran conflicts. I fled in that escape pod because the Queen's operatives were coming to assassinate me.
So, the escape pod landed here alone, and the mothership's whereabouts are unknown.
But at least you brought hope. And that hope has fallen here on Earth.
I feel like
We
Hellhest
share
might
the
be
same goal.
being lied to right now.
I suppose we do, Helhest. Helhest. If you could restore and upgrade my previously stored data, I could rally my companions and carry out our mission. Together, we could bring awoken technology to Earth and rebuild its civilization. I stored a portion of my data in the driver module on the mothership, but we'll need to find the crash site first.
The nearest aeronautics campus is in Jiangxi Metro. Records of all monitored flights within Earth's orbit are stored there.
Then let's be off.
Alright. Let's head to the Lanue factory. Yeah, I have a strong feeling that Hellhest is being lied to and manipulated right now. Any general ideas for content you think should be added into the game? Definitely some endurance content, stuff
If we
that
can learn the escape pod's flight trajectory, we could then deduce where the mothership crashed.
stuff
We'll need
that's
direct
meant to
access
take
the
longer
aeronautics
amounts of time.
campus's mainframe to view that datagram.
Actually, Hellhest, I wanted to ask you, can we really trust this White Queen?
I inspected the device's internal mechanics, and she's no AI or whatever. She's a real, living consciousness. As far as I know, there's nothing on Earth that could graft a mind to a machine and form such a biological cluster. Not even Lord Fellwinter would be able to do such a thing. It's a level of technology far exceeding what he...
This is the place.
Just because it's advanced does not mean it's friendly.
I can get around the firewall to gain access. The alarm! Watch out for falling!
Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm just one-shotting everything. Alright, let's see.
This is the escape pod signal.
We can simulate the trajectory of its descent, just like this. Its trajectory is completely consistent with the one picked up here, but the origin is further away than we'd imagined. It seems the escape pod launched while it was still above the atmosphere.
Aha!
Alright.
I found the mothership's coordinates, Hellhest. It crashed near Fellwinter Peak.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second. Fellwinter Peak?
Is something wrong?
No. Just some coincidences.
Copy the coordinates and flight path, Grom. I need to report this to Lord Fellwinter.
Alright. Well, let's move on. These story objectives are going by rather quickly, actually. Actual roguelike experience would be nice. Chaos is too short and doesn't feel like one. Feel like this game could make a good variation one? Absolutely. Especially like an infinite one. I would love to have one that gets progressively more difficult the further you go in. And also progressively more rewarding.
Tell me you've made some new discoveries.
Yep.
So you're saying the Awoken have a hidden, technologically advanced enclave, and they've split into two factions based on whether they should help Earth. The faction that refused to help won, which resulted in the defeated faction's damsel in distress falling to Earth. And she's the one who sent the signal. I suppose the signal being of Awoken origin explains things. I never imagined they had such a tale.
I really like how they
Scurry
gave...
never mentioned it to me. I wonder if she even knows. Or if she was too busy writing those dreadful songs of hers.
It's the White Queen.
You do realize this name sounds straight out of a fairy tale, right?
Whether it's the White Queen herself, or her ship, or the distress signal she sent. None of the technology is of Earth origin. At the very least, we can confirm the reef exists. And they're far more advanced than us.
But is she telling the truth about her goal?
Exactly.
For all we know, she may simply have fled to Earth with her tail between her legs following her faction's defeat, trying anything she can just to delay her impending punishment. Why should we involve ourselves in the Awoken's political conflicts? Earth has more than enough messes to deal with. I
am an Awoken, my lord.
Yes, but when you were reborn, you lost any knowledge of your past. You know nothing of these Reefborn struggles.
And that's precisely why we need more intel and allies. I followed you ever since I first arose in the light. From your days as simply Fellwinter to your rise as an Iron Lord. And while we both believe that the Iron Lords have their flaws, they can still change our world. But over time, I've come to realize, even if the Iron Lords are rebuilding humanity, they're doing so in a hurried, hapless manner. We often ignore the hopes of the minority to bring peace to the majority. I've seen too many tragedies and inequalities ignored by the blind sense of fairness. People hurt and misrepresented, leaving us broken and distrustful. We can't keep crushing people's dreams if we want humanity to be truly united.
This is where your desire to connect humanity comes from.
Yes. I've tried doing it my way, but I've never succeeded. If anything, I'm a long way from success. And it will require more than just my efforts to reach it. Individual efforts are minuscule in the face of such a massive goal. But if we had a chance to connect with more allies, then I wouldn't hesitate to take the first step. Perhaps calculating the White Queen's distress signal wasn't a coincidence, but a calling.
I feel like you're ignoring too many red flags, Hellhest.
This is what I've been looking for. A chance to reunite the Awoken and Earth.
Sometimes Fellspring makes baseless claims trying to rile me up, such as, Hellhest is more qualified to be an Iron Lord than you. She has both outstanding technical skills and a sense of responsibility far surpassing yours. That sort of thing. And while your technical skills are no match for mine, and our understandings of responsibility are completely different, sometimes you do astound me. If you truly insist, give it a try. I won't be able to help you for a time, though. I have a more troublesome matter to deal with.
Not even the slightest bit of help, my lord? We found where the White Queen's mothership crashed. The coordinates, they're at Fellwinter Peak. Would you be able to pinpoint its specific location?
You're certain it's these coordinates?
Is something wrong?
Hellhest, this is where I found you all those years ago, when you'd been reborn as a Lightbearer. I'll contact you later.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright.
He drops a bomb like that, then poof, he's gone. I'm feeling more and more uneasy about this, Hellhest.
No matter what, we need to face it.
And Fellwinter doesn't have a ghost crush into the back of his helmet yet? No, he does. A nice detail that I noticed is that Fellwinter has like a slight Russian accent. let's see. Who am I using for pack hunt bosses? I use Wolf. It'd be pretty cool if there was an act around Dredge and Yor and you fight him in the end for Thorn. That would be really cool. I would love to see that storyline played out. There's a lot they could do to give us a good quest for certain exotics in Destiny history. 100%.
Bring these back to the data broker.
Like us traveling back in time with... Graviton Lance to perform a certain act. That's why I'm sticking around. The game has so much potential for things exactly like that. Yeah, but we will have to wait and see in order to get anything like that actually happening. Alright. Well, let's go to Felwinter Peak.
I need to see it through.
I heard that people found some out-of-bounds areas here. I just realized this is... I mean... This isn't even, like, new content. This is just the map that they already had in the Crucible. Or the Iron Bar.
Traces of fallen movement up ahead. So this is why Lord Felwinter wanted us to hurry back. A fallen invasion.
Jeez. They're everywhere.
No signs of an enemy attack yet.
Go check inside the temple, Grom. We need to get to work.
We'll need to
open the door.
3 security programs Lord
Season
Felwinter
3
set
save us.
in order to Honestly, I get the feeling Lord Felwinter doesn't need to worry about Fallen invading at all. These puzzles he made are way scarier than any.
Ugh, what a waste of time. Help me connect to it, Grom. I'll modify the program directly.
Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess I just couldn't do it fast enough. It's new content if you believe hard enough. Okay. It's a
Do you still
Cryptarch
remember when
insignia,
you first
right?
found me, Grom?
Yeah, the place looked like a battleground, and you were covered in bullet holes and blood.
Jeez, really?
And there was a crashed ship nearby.
Alright, well, I guess I gotta investigate these certain marks. The Iron Lord's files currently on... Okay, so I gotta just read up on all the Iron Lords. Not even like Hell has mission.
An open hand to humanity. A closed fist to evil.
Literally just showing off the Iron Lords.
Never stop moving forward, for those journeys have ended.
Dredge and Yor would be the end of any disposable income for me.
Fools speak too much.
Finn Malfer, and that's his character quest. And in the end, you have an interactive Wild West standoff with Yor in the end. That would be really great.
It is through our deeds that we become truly immortal.
Here's the storage module. Discarding it here is very Lord Felwinter style.
Let's see
Be
what else.
brave enough to sacrifice, and brave enough to win.
And who's this one? Aphrodite. Aphrodite doesn't have a voice? Aw, man. Take the storage module.
The good news is, it's in mint condition. Awoken tech really is something. After all this time, it can still start up smoothly. Inside is... Huh?
Alright.
Wake the White Queen up.
Wait, Hellhest. There's a recording stored inside. It looks to be surveillance footage from the night of the crash. I only saw a snippet, and maybe I was mistaken, but I...
Easy now, Grom. What happened? I've never seen you so flustered. What was recorded?
I'm not sure. We'll need to find something to play the whole recording on.
All
But
right.
no matter what, you need to watch it.
Can you not just project it? Well, I guess we gotta go back to the Haven archives. Because apparently they don't have a projector at Felwinter's Peak.
Ask Marissa just how long she plans to cower away in the reef. But your mission was a failure as well. For you will not find her.
Okay.
I was once a member of the Reef's isolationists. And the assassin who came to kill the White Queen. I died near that ship. And then you revived me.
Should we hide this part first? If we use it to upgrade the White Queen, she'll recover this portion of her memories.
No. That agent isn't
Oh my
me.
gosh.
Whatever she stood for died with her. She doesn't reflect what I've experienced. My stance or my choices. Just like I chose to believe the White Queen's reason for coming. She can choose whether to trust me once she knows the full truth.
I understand. You know I'll always support your decisions, Hellhest.
Someone that's supposed to be smart, she seems dumb as hell. Who in their right mind is gonna trust the creepy child who says she can be anyone? Yeah, honestly. Alright.
We found the storage module from the mothership and installed it for you. But before we start the upgrade and maintenance program, there's something you need to know. Once you do, you can choose whether you want to continue working with me or not.
Alright, let's see what
If
Hellhest
you're
does.
referring to your past as an operative, I already know.
What?
I've had far too many run-ins with you as a crow, and I didn't lose that portion of my memory.
So that's why you asked if we'd come to kill you when we first met.
Yes. But once I found out you'd been reborn as a Lightbearer, and now serve the Iron Lords, I realized the value of cooperating with you. As you are now, I carry the
It's
future
so
of
obvious.
too many people on my shoulders, and every step I take must be carefully considered. Additionally, I've been observing you while we've been working together. Seeing as you chose to tell me the truth, I think we can truly cooperate now, free of any grudges.
Thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me. So this storage module isn't your lost memories?
No. It contains messages from our scattered Outreacher members. With the help of more advanced communications technology, I could send a signal to summon them all back. But doing so would announce the activity of the Outreachers on Earth and reveal the Reef's existence to the world. With the Outreachers at the head, we would be leaving the Reef and beginning our quest to unite humanity. Now the choice falls to you, Hellhest. Will you help me send that signal?
Hellhest?
I need to report this matter to the Iron Lords. All of the Iron Lords I can contact.
Okay, thankfully she doesn't do something too hasty. Don't even care if it's a whole different story. If Ulgin's here, she can get it. I'm getting that over D2 generational hate. Nice.
I received your message and gathered as many of the Iron Lords as I could on short notice. Yolder and Aphrodite are too busy, and
She is
Story
being
did
played
not
so
accept
hard.
my call. She's likely off composing another ballad on one of her personal retreats. For now, we will consider the Iron Lords convened. We understand the
Square
situation.
be doing anything
There is
except
still
being
much
Iron
to be
Lord.
discussed. This matter is not nearly as simple as rallying a few lords. Deciding to accept the White Queen means bringing the Outreacher Awoken into the fold. Both sides would be exposed. There would be no turning back. And doing so may mean inviting political strife, all while we're trying our hardest to fend off alien invasions.
Huh. Let's make matters a bit clearer. At present, a group of Awoken have come out of nowhere, claiming they're from the Reef, and want to use their advanced technology to help us. It sounds no different from the promise a pure and harmless Ahamkara would make. And just as I wouldn't trust an Ahamkara to be virtuous, so too do I not trust this White Queen's reason for coming.
We inspected their crashed mothership. She was indeed hunted down by the Crows, an organization of operatives working under Queen Mara Sov. Her arrival on Earth was neither premeditated nor planned.
You may have a strong understanding of electronics, Helhest, but your understanding of political schemes is lacking.
You can't consider things from another angle, Saladin. Regardless of what her motives are, the Awoken technology she brought is real. If your conservatism could accelerate the progress of Earth's civilization, then you'd have my unwavering support.
Enough. Helhest, I think we need more proof and more details.
All right. I have a recording.
Wait, Helhest. Your past identity.
I'll take responsibility for all I've done. If it means even a little more hope of making a connection, it's worth it.
Alright, well, show them all the video.
So my Iron Wolf is a former Crow operative. A surprise, to be sure. But the writing was indeed on the wall.
Thank you for having the courage to show us this, Helhest. I think it will bring us closer to understanding the truth.
It's also shown us how discordant these Awoken of the Reef are. Do you truly trust a faction embroiled in a civil war to help humanity out of the goodness of their hearts and expect nothing in return?
I choose to trust Lord Saladin. When the White Queen first opened her eyes and saw me, she instantly recognized me as the Crow sent to assassinate her. But then, she saw hope in my new identity as a Lightbearer. She chose to trust me, just like how I chose to trust you all and played a recording representing my past. What cannot be denied is that this world has become exhausted. Progress is slow, and it comes at a great cost. Our salvation always comes with sacrifice. But now, humanity needs to be connected if we're going to rebuild civilization. And the Awoken are still human. They need our trust.
You may very well be right. But right now, this decision cannot be made by the Iron Lords as individuals. The people of Viridia are relying on me to protect them. And until I can ensure these outreachers and isolationists won't drag my people into their conflict, I cannot work with the White Queen. I wish you success.
This is the first time I've
Very
seen
well.
you so persistent, Helhest. I vote yes.
I cannot completely trust the White Queen, but Helhest is right. As it stands now, humanity can and must be connected. And that requires faith in our fellow man. On behalf
I'm
of
sure this is
Haven,
going to end very
I'll
well.
offer you the support to make your choice. If you need anything, Helhest, you can contact me directly.
This is the best outcome I could
Send
have
it
hoped
too
for.
witnessy.
Of course. Now,
A bit, yeah.
go do what you wish, Helhest.
Do you truly trust the White Queen, my lord?
When I was still alone on Felwinter Peak, a woman named Earthy, a mortal, climbed to the summit. She told me that, seeing as I defeated the territory's former warlord, I was their new ruler, and they would pay for my protection. I did not choose to rule over them, I thought. Why should I protect them? But she had posed the question. With all the power and technology I had at my disposal, why wouldn't I protect humanity? Her words struck a chord. If one day humans could use those ancient technologies to protect themselves, then there would be no need for Iron Lords and Warlords. I've spent nearly my entire life researching human civilization and technology, yet those of the Awoken remain a mystery to me. You understand it though, Hellhast. The one I trust is not the White Queen, but you. Nobody, not me or the Iron Lords, nor you or the White Queen can rebuild human civilization through their efforts alone. We're nothing but countless rough shards, clumsily trying to piece together a new era.
To connect everything.
To connect everything.
Alright. Well, let's go fall into a trap. Meet me at the armor. Hopefully you can remember who I am. I'll be right there. Just check something real quick. Alright. Well, let's wrap up this quest. Very much close to finishing, from what I can feel. Got another pack hunt objective to push out today. And can push out over that way as well.
Lord Radagast wants me to help you find a way to... Oh, what was it? Yes, spread that signal. If you want to quickly emit a signal to all reaches of the planet, or even further, then you'll need to use the antenna array in my lab. However, it's constantly at max capacity, as it's also used to sustain the shifting gates operations. In order to send your signal, we'll need to make a sector of the shifting gate run at a lower frequency for a time, generating excess energy. Lowering the frequency must be done at sub-terminals within the sector, though. Remote operation would crash my primary supercomputer. Once the frequency is reduced, you'll need to run back to the lab to send the signal. Any slower and who knows what terrible things might happen.
I understand. Let's be off.
Is that why matchmaking's taking so long?
Oh, you're much smarter than Beowulf. Oh, right. As a little gift, I've linked that digital Awoken friend of yours to your comms channel. I presume you'll have much to chat about, yes?
All right.
That's a huge help. Thank you. I will still seek my past. Even if what awaits me is a pit or a swamp, I won't stop.
Okay, let's see this. Oh,
The first terminal is just up ahead. This way.
oh, let's cut the power.
That takes care of this sub-terminal. 2 more to go.
I'm not sure how you managed to convince the Iron Lords, but I'm very surprised. And thankful, too.
I wasn't able to convince all of them. Some among them worry you'll involve it.
What if I told you the Queen and I are not entirely on opposite sides? The Crows' assassination attempt led many to believe Marisol a staunch isolationist. But a select few know that she's actually neutral. She doesn't reject her home again. In fact, she wants to protect those who wish to leave. She simply has more to consider given her status and responsibilities.
Wait.
Okay.
Then what?
Just 1 sub-terminal left.
I might have skipped a bit of dialogue right there because I moved too fast through the mission. I'm too good at the game.
Link me to it. I'll need some time to operate.
All right, that means we gotta stand on a plate.
There really is no end to these things.
Music's definitely picking up in this chapter.
Huh. They've lost the sight of us?
The frequency's lowered. We need to hurry back to the lab, Hellhest.
All right. Oh, it just sticks us right back there. Okay. Oh, let's see what happened. Press the button. Okay. There's the Awoken Queen Marasov. Alright, there we go. That's the character quest. Daybreak Stars. There we go. I got the title. Wow. And there is the Daybreak emblem. Right there. Which is probably one of the rarest emblems in the game right now. I wonder who has more of this. Or I wonder whether there are more people with the Daybreak emblem, more people with the Evolution's End. Because I think it was like 500 and... I think it was like 560 something, 540 something people who got it. There we go. Check out my emblem. Just gonna flex in the casual chat real quick. Once they fix that, the dang calamity achievement, I'll have it. The fact that Neat makes up over 50% of both expanse leaderboards is pretty cooked. Yeah.
Hold it. We need larger storage for that one.
Let's see. Has there anybody in my friends list or my chats that have that emblem? None of my contacts. What about my friends list? No. Doesn't look like it. You can get that one pretty easily. You got all the cosmetics for it? Alright. Oh, we got to see the Awoken Queen Marasov, and she does look pretty good, I will say. We played 100% Orange Juice later? Oh, definitely. Make sure to hop in VC later for that. We gotta level up our characters for the co-op boss. Because the stupid ball for upgrading the decal never drops. Yeah. Alright, gotta talk to the White Queen.
Donovan has completed a full repair and restart for me. Now, I can talk freely with you.
Was it a difficult process? It's been nearly a week since we left the shifting gate, after all.
Right.
No, I think he was simply reluctant to do it.
Oh.
He discovered I'd infiltrated the shifting gate system and edited the environmental code. After that, he was a tad bit,
Why would you
upset.
do that?
I can imagine how that went.
Still, I'm very grateful to him for helping us. And at least the signal went out, right?
Yes. With Lord Radagast's help, I've contacted all of our surviving members and given orders to rally. A ship will soon arrive to take me away. Then, we will find a suitable place to settle down and carry out our mission. Thank you for your help, Helhest. Feel free to contact us anytime.
Okay. My pleasure. But were you truly able to let it all go? You know, facing me, a former Crow operative who took your allies' lives.
There are few rights and wrongs in life, Helhest. Merely choices and stances. Your past self may have chosen to stand with the Crows, but now, you've chosen to stand with humanity. For me, knowing this is enough.
I still don't know why I joined the Crows back then, but now, standing where I am, I've worked towards this for a long, long time.
There is one last thing I must warn you of, Helhest. Do you remember in the shifting gate, when I told you it was the Crows who came to assassinate me?
You mean it wasn't the Queen, but the Crows themselves?
Yes. As I understand, the Queen simply wanted to bring me back, but the Crows wanted me dead. I suspect the power struggle within the Crows had already begun at that point. They may be an intelligence network working under her, but they seem to have their own agenda. and operate in secret. This extends to the conflict between the Outreachers and the Isolationists. The two sides were intentionally pushed to the extremes.
Okay.
But what for?
That I don't know. None of these tendencies seem to be unknown to the Queen. She must be using them all to her own advantage. Very skillfully, might I add. Then, when all is said and done, she will hold all of the chess pieces in the palm of her hand.
Hey.
You seem to understand the Queen very well. And even though you stand opposed to her, you've never doubted her stance.
You saw Morozov's face in that video, did you not? You don't think we look a tad bit similar?
What do you mean?
You chose to confide in me. So I will choose to confide in you. An excellent politician never leaves themselves without choices.
Okay.
I am one of her backup plans.
I think I understand.
I quite like your intelligence, Halhest. That's why I must remind you, as an intelligence network, the Crows will not let any bit of information slip through their talons. This leads them to control their operatives by any means necessary. They've likely already set their eyes on you.
Okay.
While the Queen is watching how the chess pieces fall, you must be cautious and avoid getting caught up in their conflict again.
Thank you for the reminder. I'll be careful.
Now then, I've completed all missions at hand, save for one. Bidding you farewell. I hope we can meet again.
There's 2 now.
I'm sure we will. When the time comes to witness a new era.
Alright. Well, that covers all of Halhest's story quest. Well, I guess the White Queen didn't wind up being evil at all. Though I will say, my mind hasn't been changed on Halhest's character at all. I still find her incredibly boring. But they were setting up some interesting plot threads that I'm not really sure, like, how or when they're going to be able to capitalize on. Because it's not like this story quest is something that'll just be able to be completed by everybody, and they can just assume that everybody had the opportunity to complete it, because it is something that you actually need to have the character for. Which is an unfortunate situation in this game right now. It's actually kind of a worse situation when it comes to a lot of the seasonal stuff in Destiny 2. But it was a pretty decent experience overall. Couldn't really say I was really compelled by it. I'm more so compelled about the stuff that it's talking about and the implications around it, rather than the actual meat of the mission itself. But it was enjoyable enough to get through.
Don't worry. Your backup's just arrived.
Alright, let's see. Don't have the fit because it says to reach Expert 1 during the season, but I'm at Master and still don't have it complete. Oh, really? Forget where to even check for the cosmetics. Oh, you found them? You need one more ornament for Trinity Ghoul and some Shadow Shaper duels with a new exotic card. Ah. Then I have that one like you. Okay. Well, I hope we get to see more people with this emblem, because it is a pretty nice looking emblem, all things considered. I like the colors in it. And this is a seasonal sigil that I now permanently have on my account. Oh, that's right. I've got all these titles now. Great. Oh. Not really sure on what else to do in Rising right now. Actually, that reminds me, there is a bit of Duet Night Abyss news that I wanted to talk about today, and wait, no challenge. Oh, somebody already ran into that? Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll explore there, then. So I'm going to take a quick break to use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll get into some of the Duet Night Abyss news that I neglected to talk about until this point. So, just 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right. Hope nobody really went anywhere. You got Gallus twice in the same chest? Congrats, man. Okay, let's talk about milk again, but... I mean, I'd be down to talk about milk. I love milk. Hmm? Let's see. Well, there's a little bit of background noise in here, so why don't I go ahead and go to the wolf den, where it's like really nice and quiet. I could also probably put on some background music while we talk about this stuff. Y'all want some relaxing Destiny music to listen to? Or maybe some woo-wah music. Just some stuff to have in the background. Wolf leaderboard rankings keeps going up with minimal increase on my artifacts. Went from 30s to number 19. Nice. Like mommy milkers, same, honestly. Let's see. Let's get to the Duet Night Abyss. Actually, I think I have the page open already. All right, let's see. Let's get to Destiny chill music. Let's get this playing. Add the video capture or the audio capture for the browser. Filters. Oh, wait, no. Properties. All right. And let me just turn the volume down to a adequate level. There we go. And let's get this over here. Alright. Well, of course, we already know about the announcement for the Global Launch Special Program, which is going to be happening on the 25th. So, I mean, that's only like It's 5 days away right now. It's actually this Saturday, so definitely be sure to tune in for that when I stream it. But we also had some new posts regarding like voice actor drip marketing. And this is for one of the characters that both me and my editor are interested in, Rhythm. She actually has like some Attack on Titan ODM gear, so that's definitely interesting to see. But something that I was really interested in showing off to y'all is the Luno's Adventure Notes. And this is going to be the first of many posts like this going over a lot of the mechanics regarding this game. And we actually did a big overview of a lot of these system mechanics we had a lot of good details on using pre-release knowledge like from the beta and showcases. And that's actually a video that I was working on this morning. So you guys should definitely be sure to be excited for that tomorrow when it's likely going to release. But this is basically just giving you all like the main rundown on this, and I could open it up in bigger print so y'all can probably see it better. So this is the first Adventurer's Notes, and it's going to give us like some pretty standard stuff. There's the HP and shield. So attacks drain your white shield bar first, and once it's depleted, damage will affect your HP. Shields regenerate after a period without taking damage. So it's going to be kind of like Rising, where you've got like the HP and the shields, but I don't think HP regenerates, even though shield does. So that is going to be something interesting to work with. Well, I'm not recording right now. I'm just showing you guys this. And then there's going to be the revive system, where running out of HP doesn't mean defeat. You can revive and return to battle, which will grant brief invincibility, but you have a limited amount of revives per activity. So, you know, another similarity to Rising, except for you're always going to have limited revives. And moving on, we've got the sanity and skill system, and this is where a lot of the differentiation is probably going to start. So a vital combat resource, casting skills consumes sanity, and sanity regenerates slowly over time, or quickly by collecting sal volatile dropped in combat. And most skills have no cooldown, so you can repeatedly cast them so long as you have enough energy. So, rather than waiting for cooldowns, you'll be spending a sanity points, which will regenerate over time, or by completing certain combat objectives. And there also are some weapons and gear that we have already observed that will grant you more of these sanity points in combat. So, definitely look out for stuff like that, and I'll point them out as well. And then there's the dodge, which I feel like it's a pretty standard dodge system if you've played any ARPGs. Evade traps and powerful enemy attacks, but it does have limited uses, so you do have to time them well. And they will regenerate over time. Of course, you've got the sprint, and you dodge to enter sprint. So, again, very standard if you played other ARPGs, like Withering Waves. But again, we also have some other mechanics, and this is one that they're borrowing from Warframe, and they call it the Helix Leap, where you'll be able to perform a long-distance aerial movement with Helix Leap to reposition quickly, and you can master this technique to traverse terrain effortlessly during exploration or combat. And I'm pretty sure you have to slide in order to go into this, but you might be able to go into it from just regular running as well. I know in Warframe you have to slide and jump in order to do it, but I don't know if there's a slide mechanic in this game. And you also have the grapple in a very similar way to how Wuwa has the grapple. You press the interaction key and it'll bring you up to that point. Though, I'm not sure if it has a glider, actually. But something that you will be able to do, actually, is when you scope into your weapons, it'll actually sustain you in midair and actually keep your midair momentum as well. So that might be a replacement for gliding or glider. And this is another interesting mechanic. Bullet jump. The helix leap. It's called a helix leap. Stance bar. So this is another interesting mechanic. Now, if you have played WoW, you would also know about something similar to this with the stance bar. So, though there are a couple of different with it. One is that each breakpoint in the bar will cause hit stun on the boss, which can also help with some more combo potential. And additionally, once the stance bar has been fully reduced, not only will the boss take additional damage multiplier, but you'll also be able to perform a finisher, which will be a huge burst of damage at any time while they're broken or vulnerable, in order to deal another big burst of massive damage. And another thing is that some bosses are going to have destructible parts, each with independent HP, and destroying all the parts will also temporarily incapacitate the boss. So that's all some really interesting stuff to be seeing. And this is only the first post of this. We're probably going to be seeing even more of this as we get further into, or closer and closer to, the release of the game. But they also have done some more character drip marketing, doing little chibi posts, showing off some of the different weapons like I showcased before. Bo's got the charge attack, and you can spam fire it as well. There's Rebecca. We all know about Rebecca. Very nice looking characters all around. I cannot wait to get my hands on them. Though I think that mostly covers the news regarding Duet 9 Abyss. Not really a whole lot, but I do have a really nice overview video coming out soon, so definitely keep that in mind. Let's check back on the Destiny Rising on Bilibili. Still at 5.7. Are there any new reviews? Wow, it's just like a flood of 1 stars. Pure to be honest, NetEase. Dang. You know, I might do a video covering this tomorrow. It's definitely going to be something that I bring up on the podcast, which I think I'll actually run the podcast on Friday. Run another podcast. Been talking about it with the other CCs. Also, if you guys know anybody that you think would be good to bring on, be sure to let me know, whether it's in chat or send me a message on Discord. I mean, most of the people we had from before are also going to be able to come back for it. So, there's that at the very least. Though, I know Automaton is going to be busy. But honestly, is there anything left to do in... Well, I guess there's the daily duels. Was my luck 2 Gallows and now Borealis from Legendary Campaign? Nice! You got a Photon too? Professionally, not personally. Is it normal seeing shitting on a gacha game like that? I don't think shitting on it this hard is too normal. Cause, I mean, right now it's got a lower rating than even Genshin Impact right now, I'm pretty sure. It's also falling a bit on the popularity as well. Yeah, like, Stellasaura, that's at a 7.4 right now. Arknight 7.5. Genshin 6.4. Honkai Star Rail 8.5. It's got a worse rating than Fate Grand Order. Zenless Zone 0. Jeez. Oh, Blaze Blue Entropy Effect. This is actually a pretty good game. I played it. It's on my Steam. It's a roguelike. Again, really, really fun. Definitely recommend it. And then you got Wuthering Waves at 6.6. Oh my gosh, Uma Musume had a 9.0 rating. Everybody loves Uma Musume. Yeah, but like a 5.7, that's like pretty low, all things considered. Now, I don't think it's as bad as Tower of Fantasy yet. Ooh, Honkai Impact Third is at a 5.3, jeez. Is Tower of Fantasy even visible here? Maybe if I look at a different gacha game, it'd show me Tower of Fantasy. Like if I open up Wuthering Waves. Yeah, okay, Toph is at a 4.9. So it's closing in on like a Tower of Fantasy level of rating, which is definitely not a good look. Uma, yeah. I'll say it's justified since devs just been ignoring feedback and not giving us proper updates. Well, I mean, the crazy thing is that, like, this is during CN's release period. This is during the first weeks of the game. Okay, so they haven't even gotten to a point where we are right now. They're basically just, like, sifting through all of the, like, Jiangxi Metro story and the, like, base systems of the game. So they haven't even gotten to the worst of it, honestly, and it's already that bad. CBH, this game is far from any other gacha. This is the only one I know that is very limited. I remember Genshin, even without energy, there was a ton to do in the open world. Yeah. Gotta also take into account how many people rated the game's one game could have been a 4.1 but have 400k downloads, and could have 5.7 with 100k counts. Yeah. Are they even going to experience the Eclipse raid? I imagine they will. Definitely wonder how that's going to go for them. Let's see. I also have, like, front lines I suppose I can do. Let me do my daily Shadow Shaper event. Let's see. Bazinet or Donovan. I could probably do it with Donovan here. All the updates didn't address the main issues of the game, regardless of how much feedback was given the devs via in-game suggestion forum surveys, Discord survey suggestions. Devs didn't do crap and continuing to ignore the problem. What's the main problem? Progression rewards? Yeah. Let me place the other Alliance Captain. Yeah, progression rewards primarily, but there are also some clear issues regarding stuff like, what's it called? general quality of the game, that's what I'm thinking of. Like voiceover and other things of that nature. A lot of smaller problems into one? Yeah. That definitely covers a lot of the issues with Rising. It's very much a death by 1,000 cuts. There's not really any one, like, enormous issue in this game that overshadows the rest. But there are a lot of issues in this game. Now, is it actually as bad as some of those other games? I know nothing about them. It's really iffy. Because there are a lot of, like... There's a lot of differences in game style. So, like, for instance, when it comes to comparing Destiny Rising to Wuthering Waves, Wuthering Waves has significantly higher, like, scaling on their talents. Like, comparing a Talent 0 character in Wuthering Waves compared to a Talent 0, or Talent 0 to Talent 6 Wuthering Waves, that's, like, a much wider gap compared to that in Destiny Rising. But a main difference why that isn't actually an issue in Wuthering Waves, and while it is an issue in Destiny Rising, comes down to the fact that Wuthering Waves doesn't have you compete against other players for primary rewards, like character progression rewards. Or even gacha rewards. There's, like, no competition whatsoever. So even though there is a bigger disparity in between, like, how much power a whale gets out of their units compared to a low spender or even free-to-play, those low spenders and free-to-plays aren't suffering because they're not having to compete against whales. And beyond that, those low spenders and free-to-plays aren't suffering either because they don't need maxed out units in order to complete their endgames. Let's see, there's Mu Ying and the Cabal deck. Alright, well, let's see this Cabal deck. Some, if not most, CN folks would have played on APAC server. A lot probably did get started on APAC, but a lot more probably waited for their own. And some of them could have played closed beta and whatnot. Definitely. But that's just stuff we don't know about. Oh, I want to get rid of that guy as fast as I possibly can. Let's go Sheikah Scion. Resilient Captain. Okay. Well, let's place down to Sheikah Scorpius. That's gonna be fun. OMG, no lie, the comp is unfair. Sure, the raid had a limit, but it still feel unfair due to how new characters being easily obtained by wills and not free to play. Yeah, that as well. And one important thing regarding even stuff like Eclipse, the levels 17 and 18 are not disabled, like the level 17 and 18 relics are not disabled. So people who have more resources to invest in units are going to have an easier time because they can actually get their maxed out weapon masteries and their maxed out talents on the new units. Or not maxed out talents, maxed out skills. Alright. Some folks been saying just wait till things get better. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not a situation you want to be in as a new release, especially in such a competitive time. Like, if this was a situation where nothing was happening, like nothing was coming out, then that would be a different story. The issue is that there is a lot of stuff coming out right now. I just first tried Donovan 17. Okay. Still waiting on Genshin PC allow 120 FPS, but mobile had it for years. That make sense. I can't tell you, man. It's a Hoyoverse game. That's my explanation. I still have to complain, or not complain. I still have to obtain keys from the Wheel of Glimmer, even though I can't spin on the Wheel of Glimmer anymore. Now that I think about it, where's my Halloween event? I don't think they said anything about a Halloween event. Lucky. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Donovan's a cheater. I cheated the cheater.
You might want to check your inventory.
I'm trying to woo up, but is it Scene Fest? Is the game like this, or does it change later? I mean, if you are progressing through the story, you will have to go through a lot of cutscenes. It is kind of JRPG-ish in that way. But you will have a lot of different gameplay stuff to go through, like the holograms and the endgames. Especially when we get more combat events in the future. Did you see his deck? I did see his deck. Yeah, where's Festival of the Lost? Nowhere to be seen. Arc Raiders weekend had me not playing this game all weekend. Jumped on, spent 360 pinnacle energy, turned off. Yep. I mean, I imagine that's where most of the players of Destiny Rising are at. I mean, I've got so many people in my chat who essentially just told me that they log in, spend their pinnacle energy, log off, and then just watch me on stream. They should not. It's not like we already have it on D2. I mean, frankly, I would play a Festival of the Lost just because it gives me something more to do. At the very least, if it actually does give me something more to do. And it's not just a login event with paid cosmetics. When do you think it'll be the mainstream to finally start panicking about D-Rising? Because some people still wait till Season 2 or 3. I mean, I don't feel like there's ever going to be a situation where we're going to panic about Destiny Rising. If anything, Destiny Rising is just going to run into a situation where it's just like, we go from, like, being interested in having hope for it to just not, and not caring about it anymore. I don't feel like we're ever going to reach a situation where it's just going to be like a definitively it's over moment. That rarely ever happens. At least until it EOS's. Which is, I'm not saying it will. But that's like the only point where I'd say it's like, okay, it's over. I mean, as long as the game is being developed and is actually being invested into, there is going to be a chance for them to turn it around. But I'm not really sure on how much hope would be reasonable for that future. Yeah, there's nothing to do in this game, thanks to lack of proper stuff to play and farm, plus all these energy walls and whatnot. Yeah. Yes, sir, Iron Commander gang checking in. Black Beacon? Yeah, unless we run into a Black Beacon situation, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. Fires, did you get offense or defense when you beat Donovan? I feel like that actually matters. I guess you can check. But I got offense, I'm pretty sure. Rips the person who's quitting because no Halloween event. I kid. Or if you know, you know. Hi, Thyrus. Hello, Condor. Hope you're having a good day. I could probably do my front lines. The background music's not too loud, right? Try to make sure it wouldn't be. I'm gonna turn down the in-game music real quick. Turn that down to about like a 70. I could probably just mute it for right now because I'm like really digging the background Destiny music. Doing well today. How are you doing in the life of Rising? I mean, I'm doing. That about covers it. I'm doing. Oh, well, that's not. That's a ball I throw, not a ball I swing. Okay. Maybe I would feel better if there was a roadmap. Oh, definitely. Because the main problem is, like, Wuthering Waves and Genshin both had some bad launches, like, but the main difference is that those games also had some pretty swift communication, and in Wuthering Waves' case, compensation.
Someone take this hostile down.
But the main issue is that we haven't really gotten a substantial amount of either. So that really just leaves people into a state of, like, being anxiously wondering what's happening next. And if people aren't being told what's going on, I'm sure a lot of people are just going to assume that nothing's happening. Which is probably one big reason why there's so many people who've just checked out. For Christmas, I want Destiny Rising to be a game where the developers listen to their community. Hope Santa got my message. Santa's going to be delivering coal to greedy executive stockings. There's an update for Black Beacon, but for CN only. Yeesh. Talk about favoritism. Yeah, that's really rough. Alright, well, we got those guys right over there.
Can't believe we pulled that off.
Time for the Frontlines boss.
That's the end of that.
Alright, let's see if I just keep up my stream of just pulling God Roll exotic mods from my Frontlines on stream. I've seen those funny AI vids about the Marvel Rivals devs. I have not. Are they appropriate for stream? Because if they're stream appropriate, I would definitely be willing to watch those and laugh at them. But then again, I also don't really know anything about Marvel Rivals, so I'm pretty sure a lot of those would go over my head anyway. All they gotta do is add some cool stuff to grind for and we back. And some more activities, hopefully. Because I don't want to grind the activities that I've already been doing just for some new drops. Like, new drops should correlate with new activities, with new content. Because it'd be like... Now, granted, I feel like in general this whole game needs more loot. So... if they just do a whole thing where they add, like, some new content, but they add loot across the entire game, I'd be okay with that as well. But if it's just new loot and no new activities, it's gonna be less exciting. Need mods from Frontlines? Wish me luck. Here you go, have some luck. I don't know if that did anything. Yeah, it's just jokes about adding Cap China and adding more Gunner skins, lol. but safe to show. Oh, okay. Legacy needs to be moved to Morgan's Prey or put the reward shifting gate. Yeah, Legacy is actually just a worthless game mode.
We did it. Heroes may fall. Together we rise.
Like, genuinely just Sunset Legacy. Maybe sometimes it's talking about player catch up. Ah, okay. Can't remember the last time I went to Legacy. The last time I went to Legacy is when I ground out the title. And I'm making it a mission to play that game mode as little as possible from here on out. Arc surplus. So I gotta collect arc energy and, I imagine, deposit it? I guess I can only collect one at a time. That's kind of boring. Alright. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention that I beat Silksong over the weekend. Well, I think it was actually slightly before the weekend. Maybe it was on Friday. It was either Friday or Saturday that I beat it. Goated game, by the way. What's Legacy? Exactly. Who's got the last dark charge? Teammates! There it is. Silksong W? Absolutely. It was 100% worth the wait. I can't wait for the free DLC that's going to come out for it later as well. Though I'm curious how they're going to do something like a Pantheon of Farloom. If they're just going to redo the Godseeker and God Hump stuff, or if they're going to do something different. Alright, let's see. I guess I need the other ball as well. Okay. Need 2 balls. Ow. Place the shank up here. That treasure shank had a ball too. Deposit all the balls. Get the Scorch Cannon. Break the shield. Sounds like a Lego commercial. Alright. Let's see. Alright, just more mythics. I guess that's a bit more typical. I mean, I got a superposed photon earlier, so maybe I used up all my luck. Somebody added me the casual chat. Oh, somebody was just asking me how to get that. How do I respond to or reply? You need the Schwan Way or art card or further from the NPC duels. Then you just visit this front lines? Ah.
You might want to check your inventory.
Well, I'm gonna go see if there's another one to do. Well, I guess I gotta get another useless man. I honestly would much rather I just not have these like overcap chests, because it gives me this stupid like icon up there that I have to check, otherwise it's always gonna be bugging me. I don't even get anything good for it. I got like 10k glimmer. That's like the best thing.
Until next time, the Fallen took all the territory from these ice fields to the walls of the city.
Alright.
The supply lines can't get in.
I can go to Red Sea Rift for another one. Did you do a community night Friday? Yes, I did. And I think from here on out, I'm probably gonna start like doing some movie nights as well for the community night, like ending them off with like a group watch of something. There's definitely plenty of classic movies and also newer movies that I want to watch a lot more of. Guys, we got another wolf here, I think. Or wait, no, that's an Ikora. Oh wait, no, there's the wolf. Ram store.
We did it. Heroes may fall.
Oh, well, what you mouth? You can't say free DLC. Destiny players are watching you.
That's the end of that.
And you do something about shift against matchmaking, bro? 20 minutes in a queue without a match? Jeez. At that point, you, like, beg your friends to get in the queue. Yeah, that'd be dope. I wasn't sure if I missed it. Got a little late Friday. Ah. Alright, well, I think we just got a bit more of this to do. Hopefully, well, I say hopefully we get some news about something tomorrow, but honestly we probably won't. I think I'll talk about the deteriorating situation when it comes to the Destiny ratings on Billy tomorrow. That'll probably be a good topic. We should make a video, my dream version of Destiny Rising. Honestly, I've kind of just accepted that if I want, like, a new game coming out that's just going to give me the same magic as Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 gave me, I'm probably just going to have to make it myself. That's the dream right there. Make enough money off of YouTube so I can fund a new game for me to play. You see, that's what I would do with my money if I was, like, some multi-billion-dollar executive. I would literally just pay a studio to make the game that I want to play. None of this crap that's just like, oh yeah, profit margins and stuff like that. Just straight up, just make it the way that I think would be fun. Smash Your Pants video of Destiny Rising characters, it's gonna be nothing but like straight passes. Alright, well, let's see what I get. It's probably not going to be anything. Okay, me and my fat mouth. Alright. Solidar... What? Gain effective range when what? Gain effective range when close? Oh. That is... Really? That is the one of the worst perks in this whole game. Okay.
I have a surprise for you.
My inventory is full of mods. Now, there's a triumph for, like, putting or equipping mods on weapons, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do that.
I still have some
So, like, all these purple mods, I'm just gonna start equipping them. Don't remind me. This is gonna get annoying, though. What do you mean, past tattoos, smashing crit? I did say most, didn't I? Goofy mod? Yeah. I want a 70 skin. That was Bungie's OG philosophy. We're our own customers. We make games that we want to play, but it changed after Halo. Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to support my channel enough to where I could cover something like that, just make my own game studio. That would be that's the real end game right there. Where can I get Ikora Afro Cosmetic? Oh. Oh, that's what you're talking about when it comes to the 70 skin. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun to have. Alright, well, let's actually re-equip this one. So, I equipped like all those mods and now it's time to dismantle them. Wait, no, not the weapon, the mods. Alright. Well, let's just go to... Yeah, filter, all legendary, all rare mods. Auto add. Confirm. 91 mod components, fun. Okay. Alright, let's claim all. Probably have to dismantle more later. Knows, maybe that's just something I can do while bored one day. Just equip a ton of mods to dismantle them later. We need an Nigerian prince to donate like 40k. True. We need the Saudis with their oil money to come fund my dream game. It's a very, very hard goal to achieve. Amount of developers you'll need, story writers, animators, artists, money to fund the whole thing. Yeah. Extremely hard thing to achieve, but I'm crazy enough to get it done. Don't need giving them ideas for Crypto Destiny. All guns have quote value. Oh dear. Give my boy Sworn Oath some respect. Trust me, the only reason you think Sworn Oath has a chance to be good at all is because he never played with Wrongful Ingress.
You might want to check your inventory.
No. Let's see, how many more weeks is it until season 2? It's like 3 more weeks, I'm pretty sure. Actually closer to 2 now that I think about it. I'll probably hold off on spending my keys for now. Spend a couple in the following weeks to make sure I just don't overcap, but I don't really have a dire need for mods. But, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I feel like now's probably a good time to start wrapping up the stream. Okay, but why the weapon shader for Korean's weapons can only be put on 3 out of 4 of them? Couldn't tell you. I honestly could not tell you. Let me go to the practice range to do that weekly objective. November 6th? Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute. You hit that moment when you just see the activity menu and don't know what to do? I've been at that moment for weeks now. I just look at this and I look at my energy, I look at my inventory, I look at my characters like, man, I don't want to do anything right now. Because I know that essentially spending my pinnacle energy is going to be a fruitless endeavor right now. Because the only thing I can really do is just spend it so that I don't overcap, so I get materials like exotic infusion cores for future units and their exotics. Or fruits for future units, because it's not going to be worth it to build essentially any of the units that I already have right now, unless their name is Ningfei, because I'm not really going to be able to build Hellhest. So, and I've already got other friends who are going to main Hellhest and play her, so it'd be much better for me to max out a different unit, and beyond that, it's just like, what else is there to do in this game? I mean, I could chase triumphs. But I've already done so many of those, honestly. It's like, if we take a look at my seals, I'm sitting here with nearly all of them completely maxed out. Or completed. Like, I've got Sparrow Racing, just need to do, like, literally 3 more first places. Conqueror, I've got to do like 20 or like 33 more strikes. No, 43 more strikes. Calamity Ops, I just need to do 10 more runs. And do some stupid triumphs like doing it all of the same element character. Shifting Gates, I've essentially got to wait like 10 more weeks for the weekly quest there. Realms of the Nine, I just gotta wait until Yarix or any of these other bosses show up in it. Blitz is just completed on master difficulty. Onslaught, I gotta just complete the rest of the exotics there. Challenge mode, it's just play it more. And it actually can't even be completed right now because there's no way to spend 20 stamina in a single week. So that's fun. So, yeah, I'm just running out of stuff to do. Really. And a lot of the triumphs that I have left are just really annoying ones, like send 1,000 messages in chat. I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I could grind out the, like, 8,000 kills with each of the Foundry's weapons. Yeah, but, you know, that's just kind of a... I could do it. Do I really want to? Eh. Fruitless, I see what you did there, yeah. Activity stream is the new orbit screen? Yeah, pretty much. Farm profile likes, that's how I got my 1,000. Yeah. At the moment, I'm investing into Ningfei's legendary campaign to max his weapon. I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing as well. I'm just going to be playing legendary campaign until I get like 500 cores. Which I'm already like halfway there, so is that. When you start doing the lifetime triumphs, you know you're cooked? Pretty much. I mean, that's kind of the point where I'm at right now in the game. And I would honestly much rather focus up on some more content, so then I can provide you guys with some better experiences than just watching me blast enemies in the practice range with a purple weapon for 3 hours straight. I also gotta work on my jokes. Plenty of better things to do than focus on stuff like that. Is the old prefix bad? Haven't heard good things about it. Already halfway there, halfway there, halfway there. Yeah. Endgame is just artifact grind right now? Pretty much. But yeah, there's... I just don't really have many reasons to play right now because I already know that it's just going to be a complete waste to build the other units in the game because the newest ones are always going to be the best because of how the power creep we've already seen. But yeah, I feel like... I mean, I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours. Usually somewhere around that time is when I'd start thinking about wrapping up because content's kind of run out. Or I stretched the meager amount of content we had far enough. But with that all said and done, I hope you all had a wonderful time in the stream today. I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in, and especially everybody who tuned in since the very beginning and stuck around. I appreciate you all. Definitely look forward to some more content going forward, and definitely some better content. I mean, as you could probably tell from me, I am definitely feeling a lot better than I was feeling Friday, or frankly at any point in time during the past week. So, the best is yet to come. That's what I'm trying to say. So, with that all said and done, with that all out of the way, I'm going to thank you all again for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.